Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Skwadcast. I am joined here today with my co-host Seth, aka Darth Benoit.
What's going on today?
You know me. I am Anthony, aka Equation, and today we are going to be talking about our top 3 Marvel TV shows of all time so far, because there's a lot of Marvel content coming out on Disney Plus. So we're gonna jump right in, starting with number 3. Let's start with you, Seth. What's number 3 on your all-time favorite Marvel TV show list?
For me, number 3 is Loki.
Ooh, okay.
Yes. I was having a debate if it was going to be 3 or 2, but yeah, Loki's definitely number 3. I really enjoyed Loki. Yeah. I enjoyed Loki's character, period, but the show was really good.
I love Tom Hiddleston. He was born to play Loki.
Yeah.
Love Owen Wilson, too. Owen Wilson. All the supporting cast in that show is great.
Yeah. It's insane to think that Hiddleston originally auditioned for Thor.
Oh, yeah. I remember that footage.
Yeah. It's like, he's perfect for Loki. I really enjoyed the show. I enjoyed the Kang the Conqueror part at the end.
Yeah.
To see where they're going to go with it and see what exactly it's going to do.
Yeah. No, I agree. I don't agree with it being number 3, but I do agree it's a fantastic TV show, and definitely it's on my list, just not on number 3.
Okay.
Yeah. Loki was fantastic, and I love the story and how it pretty much blew up the MCU in a way, and changed what we're now in. What are we in? Phase 4 of Marvel?
4.
We're in 4, right?
Phase 4. Yeah.
And we're gonna see some crazy shit. I think multiverse is definitely a common theme this phase of MCU, and we're gonna see some shit. My number 3 is WandaVision. Okay, hear me out. Look, WandaVision it started off, when I first started watching WandaVision, I was like, what the fuck is going on right now? What the fuck am I watching? But as the story progressed, I was like, holy shit, this is fucking awesome. I love Wanda. I love Vision. The evil witch lady, her little episode near the end of the series I thought that was really interesting. And I love the whole vibe of the show. It like took all these classic sitcom feels and just merged them all together. And I like the fact that Wanda made this alternate reality, her own little bubble, her own little world, just so everything was just perfect for her. And I do realize she was kind of the villain in this show because everyone was just trapped within her own little fantasy world. But I like the supporting characters in the show, and yeah, I thought WandaVision was visually great. Pacing was great. I love the story, and I know they announced that there is no season 2, and I'm fine with that.
Unpopular opinion, I didn't like WandaVision that much. It was all right. I like the idea of her using her abilities to make everything a bubble and do what she wants, but I didn't really care for the show, honestly.
Okay.
Like, it was all right. Like, it would be in my top 10, maybe.
Are there even 10 Marvel TV shows?
Not really. That's how much I didn't enjoy it. I just didn't like it.
That's fine.
I didn't like it that much.
That's fine.
Everyone seemed to love it. I liked the idea of it, of her using her abilities to make her own little world to deal with her grief. But I just didn't care for the show.
Okay. Fair enough. What you got, number 2?
My number 2 is Falcon and Winter Soldier. I really, really enjoyed that show. That was like, it would be probably my number 1 if I never watched my number 1, which I hadn't until a few months ago. But Falcon and Winter Soldier, I just like the whole story. I thought the story was really good. I get that part of it was playing to what was going on politically at the time, but I really enjoyed the idea and the passing of the shield to Falcon.
That's what I didn't like about Falcon.
Why?
In
You don't want him to be the new. You don't want him to be the new Captain America.
It's not that. I like Anthony Mackie. It's just I feel like Anthony Mackie, him taking the Captain America identity just feels wrong to me. I get it. He's worthy of carrying the shield. I do love Sebastian Stan. I just didn't really get consumed by the story as much as I wanted to be. I wasn't really feeling the story that much. There was a lot of scenes where it was just meh to me, you know? I do like the part of the show where it kind of explored more into the Winter Soldier's backstory a little bit when he was, brainwashed and killing people. I don't know if you remember the Asian guy. He ended up killing
Japanese
his...
guy.
Yeah. He ended up murdering his son on, I guess, an assassin mission, and it turned out that he, became good friends with the father of the victim. I thought that was pretty cool. But to me, it was an okay show. I wouldn't say it was terrible. It was, in fact, a great show. It's just not part of my top 3.
That's fine. I respect it.
You better respect it.
Partially, you know me. I love Anthony Mackie because he's from Louisiana and he's a Saints fan.
Oh, okay.
I have a partial bias.
All right.
It was a good show.
Okay. All right. So my number 2 would be Loki. I think Loki stepped it up, and I think it was the best Disney Plus Marvel TV show to be released so far. Like we said before, story, acting, visual effects, everything about. I love the whole. What's their organization called? The TVA. I love that shit, man. The whole vibe to it. It was like classic, like 60s TV show behind the scenes type of thing with the animated clock. I forgot her name. Miss Time. I don't know.
Miss Time. But yeah, something like Miss Time.
Yeah, it was awesome. I love the whole just the variant aspect of the different Lokis, and I love Tom Hiddleston. He's so good as Loki. Definitely Loki is at number 2 for me.
Yeah.
What you got at number 1?
Numero 1.
No, numero uno. Numero uno.
By far. Like, number 2 is here. Number 1 is here.
Okay, settle down. It's not that much better. I mean, it could be if your number 2 is, Captain America and Winter Soldier, but okay.
Number 1 is Daredevil.
Yeah.
That is, to me, the best Marvel show.
Yeah. 100%.
The best acting, the best storyline. It didn't need all like crazy visual effects.
No.
Like, it was, I enjoyed, like, I had never watched it until everyone kept suggesting that I watch it, and then I finally watched it and binge watched it in like 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
And the show was great. I was super sad that it only 3 seasons, and hopefully Disney Plus will bring it back. Please.
Yeah, I heard that they are shooting a reboot of the show, which kind of
Yeah.
confuses me because I would rather see them just continue the show instead of reboot, because I love the style of Daredevil, and I agree, it's my number one as well. Daredevil is the best Marvel TV show of all time for right now. Now Charlie Cox's Daredevil is phenomenal. Great actor. He played Daredevil, Matt Murdock, perfectly. The supporting cast did well too. The story of Daredevil throughout those 3 seasons is great. I think Daredevil does have an advantage because we did get 3 whole seasons of Daredevil as opposed to 1 season of your number 2 Captain American Winter Soldier, my number 2 Loki, which only has 1 season as well. WandaVision only has 1 season as well. And your number 3 was again?
My number 3 was Loki.
Okay. So, yeah. If we get more, it could change. But for right now, as a whole, Daredevil's number 1.
I think Daredevil also had the benefit of being on Netflix, so they could do whatever they wanted with the show.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't have to keep it PG.
Oh, and I think it was far from PG.
And a lot of people had issues with them bringing Daredevil to Disney Plus.
Oh, like shut up. Those people need to shut up. There's parent controls implemented into Disney Plus. Cry about it.
Yeah. Now, also, I hope the reboot, if they do a reboot, I hope they don't like PG it, like make it, if they PG it, it's going to be rough.
Man. One of the best parts of Daredevil was seeing Jon Bernthal as the Punisher, seeing Vincent D'Onofrio as Wilson Fisk. I mean, those characters are so iconic. Even Bullseye was fantastic in season 3.
That guy was crazy.
Yes. So hopefully we get more Daredevil. I hope to God we do, because that show deserves more recognition. And I hope that now it's on Disney Plus. People that have a Disney Plus subscription, please go watch Daredevil. It's fucking awesome.
Yeah. The best show by far.
Yeah, for sure. Well, that's it. Those are our top 3 Marvel TV shows of all time so far. We have a lot of TV shows coming up, though, on Disney Plus in the MCU. Yes. We got Miss Marvel. We got Moon Knight. What else we got?
There's season 2 for Loki coming.
There's season 2 for Loki. We got She-Hulk coming out as well. I'm not so sure about that, but we'll see. Yeah, I think that's it so far.
I saw a review for Moon Knight, and it might climb into the top 3 if it's as good as they're saying it is.
Interesting. All right. Yes. Well, we'll find out on March 30th. That is when episode 1 of Moon Knight drops. We will also be reviewing each episode individually. There you have it. Thank you guys for tuning in to episode 4 of the Skwadcast. Hope to see you guys again. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed it. It really helps us. We thank you all for the support. Also, feel free to join our Discord, Skwad Gaming. And we hope to see you for episode 5.
Squad up. Peace.
Squad up.